Empire, this is Rampaned, and welcome back to my Dwarves of Ered Luin campaign, where we're going to continue left off from last time, where technically our civil war, these the beginnings of the civil war with the Dwarves, has been dealt with. The scripts that they're going to have spawn armies have been, for the most part, dealt with. I am going to bring my forces over here, and I'm going to get rid of this army. I'm going to fight it. I want to kill it off, make sure it's dead. Just because I don't want a giant rebel army like this sitting in my lands. And so let's grab my faction leader, because I was tempted to try and bribe that force. But I was reminded about the fact that technically I can't do that, which is great. So let's just grab this entire army, basically, besides like 2 dudes, and let's start making our way over there. I'm going to retrain those, and it'll take us until next turn. I just want to get rid of this so it doesn't try and just siege my city anyways. Once those guys are dealt with, the counterattack begins. We're going to be able to, for sure, start pushing against the Hobbits, the brave, idiotic Hobbits. Although, honestly, I might just start doing that with you guys here. So as soon as I have enough of you that I can leave here. Like, if I just have this guy alone, it's not happy. It's at 60%, so I need to at least retrain that unit. As soon as that's good, we're probably going to push down south with you. You can try and take under towers, possibly. And right now, what I will be doing is I want to try and make my way over, take Buzurdum, as I want to start. Okay. Glitching, but it looks like that is supposed to be a thing that can be built. We'll see. We'll see, because there's supposed to be a building that I can construct in Buzurdum. Again, I don't know if it's in this version, but we'll check. We'll go for that first. We're going to be focusing primarily on probably Breland first, as they don't have much land. They really don't. They have... Bree is at... territorially. Okay, so they're at 6. They've actually taken some land back. So they're currently at 6. So I know 1, 2... At least these 3. I know they've got up to Bree, so that's 4. There's at least 4 cities for that. I don't know what else they control. I should actually, because I have you still sitting around here, let's have you kind of go down around here, try and figure out what else they control. This is still under towers, I believe, for that land. So let's have you keep making your way over here. I think there's Longbottom, and then they might control... Okay, they do control the Barrow Hills. Okay, so they do control Menglin. They do control this. So I think there's Longbottom, which I think is right about here, that they control. That would explain the 6 cities they have, because I believe this is all... Yeah, this is... Oh, yeah, okay. So that's controlled by Dunedain and Angmar, so it should just be those 6 settlements. So for right now, let me just double-check my agents and diplomats primarily, because I want to try and have it so that you... I should actually have you go back down this way. I'm going to try and talk to Rune. Try and get some map information and trade from them. So try and make your way over there. And then my spies. I still don't know how to give over this horn. If anybody knows how to give it over, that'd be great. Because I don't know how to transfer it from a agent to a general. Which is going to be awkward because I have to pick up the... when I try and take Narsil back from Aragorn, it'll be picked up in a similar manner. And I want to give that over to one of my generals, but I won't be able to if it's stuck on these agents. Gurn, I do need to have you. You can stay there where you are. Actually, no. For the most part, those guys should be fine. I need to kind of see like what's going on with you guys around here. How many men you have around here. Because basically, what I intend to do is, for the most part, my faction leader's army... which I can actually end the turn now. My faction leader's army will be the one primarily focusing on Enwaith, I'd say. My secondary army, which I'll probably try and have my faction heir lead, actually. Oh, hi, Breland. Can you fuck off? Please. Like, I'm making my way down there. We just have to deal with this one little force first. Then we'll be bringing our forces all down south, as there shouldn't be any other scripts that I have to specifically deal with armies spawning and attacking me. So now we can stop being defensive, we can stop looking inward, and we can now look outward for expansion. And so the first part is going to be primarily Breland, which I have that one army, which I'm hoping I'll be able to retrain those guys soon, so I can move that force out. Because I want to take Undertowers. Undertowers is supposed to have quite a bit of money. Buzurdum and Undertowers are supposed to be rather wealthy regions for me to take, and so I need to take them as soon as possible, as I'm making some money. But not a ton of money. I haven't had a chance to properly build up my trade around here, around Mithlond, and Mithlond is still continuously sieged. I only have those sellswords in there. So they probably can take that back, which sucks. I wish I would have had another general in there. I'm going to hope that maybe... I have to check what that army is. The sellswords might be able to hold. Depends on what they have in there, because the army isn't that crazy. Honestly, it looks pretty small. If it's just some generic, like, small... If it's just Hobbitses, I think my mercenaries can deal with the Hobbitses. Otherwise, basically, as my faction leader is making his way back down to try and take Bruiser Doom, I can have him just reclaim Mithlond. Oh, hello? They are gonna... Okay. Okay, fuck you. See, this is what I was worried about. That they were just gonna immediately attack me. So the rebels are going to straight up attack me here. We do have to defend this area again. It is against a smaller force, but they're just gonna push right on in. Okay. Let's hope we don't lose. Good to know that they're still going to actually attack me here, even though they're rebel. That's great. Why couldn't these have been split up properly? My faction leader did nothing. Because I thought, oh, okay, so they're going to have one attack here, one attack here. Nope, they're all both just going to attack the same goddamn location. Oh, that's not what I want. I at least do have my catapults, and I think that hole is still there, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, so we did repair that hole. So what we need to do is, again, I need to have my ballistas back here. Because that's the only area that I think you guys will probably be able to fire. My catapult is fine as you are right up. I'll have to adjust you in a second. Because I have to start the battle. This is such a pain in the ass move. So you guys kind of go back here. I need to move you guys back this way. Skirmish mode off. You guys are going to be on the other side. Right here, because you guys can't properly shoot them. If it work. I love these maps. They're so cool, but like they are such a pain in the ass to move about. And then I've only got a couple guys. So hopefully they'll focus primarily on the gate. That's my hope. And if they do, they might destroy some more wall sections. As long as I make sure, because we're going to make sure we have a V formation immediately. So that way I don't accidentally shoot my own dudes. But like kind of there. Generals. I'll have you guys over here again in case they decide to go in through the walls one more time. But you just need to make your way over here. And you can do an amazing amount of damage with that scatter shot. You guys are good as you are. Yeah, they are immediately trying to break down the gates. 71% already. Please just focus on just that. Let's see, are you guys advancing in on him immediately already? No, you're gonna still keep trying to fire. What are you trying to break? You are trying to break this section again. Okay, so if that's the case, what we're gonna do is you guys kind of go here, and I'll have it so you guys kind of go. Try and move a little bit more. Try and go there. And then I just need you to adjust a little bit, just angle at a slightly different angle. Like right there. That should do. And I'll have you kind of move right here. They're probably going to break down at least this one section, just like last time. I'll have you primarily focus on the gates, as that's primarily where they'll focus most of their attention. Please just don't focus down another section, please. Are they going to try and hit this section too? No, they're trying to hit the gatehouse. Okay. And here they come. Okay, let's open up, everybody. Let's go. As you guys need to open up right there. There's so many of them. Let's get a closer view this time than last time. They got a lot of Legion Deeping God. I don't see that many of them. Oh, there are a couple of them there. Well, my crossbow should be able to shoot these guys pretty easily. I made sure that most of you went over here. I'll have you guys start opening fire. All of you guys... Oh, I forgot to put you on guard position. There you go. They've already lost 4% of their forces. Nice. I do not like how you guys pushed forward like that, because I actually forgot to adjust you. Try and pull back if you can. There you go. Reform back up. There you go. How many kills we got so far? 16-6. Nice. There we go. Now we just have to hope we don't lose my generals. The catapults are slowly running out of ammo. I need you to hit, like, right here. This main blob right around here. Crossbows, you're firing nicely. 19-6. Keep that up. Keep firing straight into their backs here. Oh, look at that. Look at how many of them die every volley. I like it. And this time, at least, I'm not losing men, because we're properly making sure I didn't have a giant pile of dudes in front of it. So just keep firing primarily on the gates. Focus most of your attention right there. Let's see. 8-34. It's lost, like, 3% every time this thing fires. Oh, I love it. Okay, so that is actually... There's not that many of them there. Let's move the catapult just a little bit. Move right, and just shoot right there. Go, go, go! Unload. Actually, try and hit this one. Oh!
Let the crows have his miserable bones, and let
Oh,
the sword
Jesus
have his
Christ. I just hit that general point blank with that. God, dwarven defenses are fucking fun. Like, okay, you're gonna be useless now. You're not gonna be able to do anything from where you're at right now. But oh my god, you have such fun artillery pieces. Half their army's already dead. These guys are still holding well. For the most part, those guys are breaking. Over here, though, I've got my crossbows supporting them here. Man, I love that I literally had just 2 armies be absolutely destroyed by this one force. I hate this, though, because if I would have known they would have walked over here, I would have just had my general to start marching down south immediately, which I'll have him do after this. We're going to win this fight. At this rate, currently, they've lost 2/3 of their army. I still have plenty of crossbows. And my infantry's almost all dead, but a couple beast hunters, a couple guys here. General, kind of get out of there for a little bit if you guys can. I don't want you to die. I'm going to have you start trying to advance and hit those guys. And they just have the crossbows, the catapults, which I will just ignore. There's no reason for me to advance out and try and kill those. You sneaky little fuckers. They have decided to just sneak around to my city center with this one unit. I can't stop it right now, as at the moment I have to deal with this guy. This is the only unit that's like right back here that's being a problem. I'm gonna try and send one of you back this way. At least one of you start running over that way. For the most part right now, though, I have to have you try and focus on this beast hunter here. Try and finish them off. I have just a couple of units on my general left. So please shoot them in the back and finish this guy off, as they only have a couple units. At least it's a hell of a journey to try and get to my city center. So you just need to try and make your way back there. You have to try and deal with them. Ideally, we can maybe just get them all to break or run away here. Because like these guys, they're routing. General's like almost dead. Okay, this is crossbows. I need you to start making your way back here. Gotta run all the way. Wow, this is so far away. Run all the way back to my city center. I don't know if they'll have enough time, but still, make your way over here. You deal with them. I think that should be about it. It's just that one unit. Somehow my generals are both alive. Somehow. As the only other unit I see out here are the catapults, which the catapults, they'll sit there. They're not going to do anything. I just have to rely on you guys to try and get all the way back to my city center. Hopefully you can get there in time. It's a 12-minute timer. You guys have stumpy legs, but I think you can make it in time. Please. You gotta make it in time. You gotta run all the way back here. Just touch the city center, please. Okay, yeah, I have enough time to get here. I'm a little concerned about how much damage they're doing to me. You just try and shoot them. You have more men. I'm gonna have everybody else try and run around them and get onto the city center. As right now, that's kind of the most important thing. So, like, you run around. Just ignore them. There we go. We reset it. That's the most important thing. So now, just if you're inside, just start shooting them. Because they've got 68. I just have to make sure they don't have enough time to capture the settlement, which they shouldn't at this point now. Yeah, there we go. No, that's the timer I want. God, almost lost this. This force has been through hell. Like, I feel bad that my faction leader didn't do anything here, but, like, I appreciate what you guys have been able to do for this defense. This force here has been through hell and back for the dwarves. And I'm going to make sure that, like, you guys don't just sit around here and do nothing. I want these two generals to go be leading forces, or at least be on the front lines, because they deserve... Actually, would they want a break? Would they maybe want a break from fighting? Look at that catapult kills. I love that. 616 kills. And that's not, like, they have more ammo. In an area that actually has an open fucking ceiling, I can use more of their shots, because they're basically like mortars, which is great. So now, yeah, I moved my general, my faction leader, up this way, although it wasn't necessary. He's now going to just continue making his way down. He'll make his way immediately towards Mithlond. He'll go to Mithlond. If Bree takes it back, I will reclaim it from them, and we're going to make our way over to Buzurdum with him. My other army, which I am going to have my faction Heir go and lead. I'll have him... I can probably make it so we leave that general that's currently in there right now with that one laborer, move my faction leader, faction Heir, as the leader of that force. He'll push for Undertowers. And then That way, there we go. Enemy camp is sacked. I'm technically losing money. Why is it? Mython's sieged. I'm just losing money because reasons. I don't know, see why, but alrighty then. That's been repaired. Those have been over to train. Yeah, it is actually because I have a lot of guys as, yeah, it's because of you. All of these guys aren't free upkeep right now. Okay, so we're losing a little bit of money. That's understandable, though. But at the moment, I have a lot of dudes here that's merging together. I'm going to stop doing that. We'll try and repair that as soon as we can. But for now, let's bring these forces out. I'll have it so that what we'll do is you make your way down over to Ostgalon. You'll join up with that force. You'll start moving out, and I do think we'll send my faction Heir over to join this army. He'll lead it. You go lead that force. I want 3 more units. I don't need a full stack, but I'll start bringing you down this way. Ideally, they won't do anything just yet. What do they have here? They've got... Ah, they attack. This one could do... Okay, like, the sheriffs would get slaughtered. The archers would get slaughtered. The pikemen, it's kind of hit or miss. Depends on if they actually have their formation properly set up or not. This one actually can do some decent damage. So Mythland is probably fucked. Probably. But we'll start making our way down that way. I am going to be losing a little bit of money for right now, but I think it's necessary to make sure that we can actually properly push back against them. I know slowly but surely we'll be making money again. It's just, like, these guys right here are extremely expensive. And then also I have several men here that, honestly, I probably should have left some units as free upkeep around here. If I left, like, 2 more pikes back, like, these guys even alone, like these 2, would have been enough, but I think we need more forces. And I'll recover them. Also, I'm so sad that I can't bribe in this mod. I always forget that bribery has been taken away from diplomatic options in this mod, which is just a shame. Let's see, so you again. I'm gonna have you, because I could have sworn it was Undertowers. Not Undertowers. Where is it? There it is, Longbottom, yeah. Longbottom, okay, so Longbottom is the other settlement they have. Because they haven't lost any others, right? It's still just those 6? No, there are 4. Wait, what? That's gotta be a glitch. Yeah, okay, they've got to still be at the 6. Okay, because what we'll do is once... Because if I just leave... Yeah, if you leave out with just you... So as soon as I have all these guys together, all of you, group up, you'll push down, you'll go take Undertowers, push there first. How do I compare to them militarily? Militarily, pretty similar. Pretty similar for the most part. Okay, that's not bad. But I'm probably going to lose Mython. We'll see if we can get there in time, but I just don't expect it at this point. Ah, here they come. Okay, we'll try. Do what we can. I think we can at least do a decent amount of damage by holding at the gatehouse here. I'm hoping we'll at least do a decent amount of damage and just cause a lot of casualties for this army, as my faction leader is on his way. It'll take him 2 turns to get back over here, and I do have artillery pieces, so we will be able to just immediately assault it. Be able to reclaim Mythlond, start the battle, and they only have the ram. Yeah, they just have the 1 ram. I'm kind of sad that they only have ladders and I can get them off the ram. But form on up, men. They're starting with the pikemen. And ideally, I might be able to do a decent amount of damage. That's my hope, at least. If I can kill more than I lose, I'll be happy. I would love if I could just wait this out somehow, but there's no way I can delay them that long. And here they come. Now the pikemen, thankfully, it seems like they kind of fucked up their formation initially. So I'm actually doing quite a bit of damage to you. Yeah, they feel like they're losing. I've only lost 2 guys so far. 4 to 4. It's pretty even so far. Oh, they're starting to kill more. Oh no. Oh no. Please at least just kill. I would be happy if we kill at least 150 guys here. I don't know if we're going to get to that at this point. Killed about 10%. Yeah, there goes half my army. Damn it. I have to at least give Bree props. They are some ballsy motherfuckers right now. Went evil. Redeemed themselves. Almost died. And now they're just like, okay, now let's just stick with the evil idea and push against the dwarves. was hoping you guys could do a little bit more damage there. Okay, so I'm going to be going bankrupt for a couple turns. I'll be losing some money right now because Mithlond was the main way that I was staying afloat. I'll have it so that we'll reclaim it. I'll be 2 turns, so I shouldn't go too negative. It's about 2 turns in general until I can just move about and properly start this war with Bree. Because now that I've dealt with the armies from Erebor and Khazad-dûm, that's all I want to focus on right now. Is I want to primarily focus on Bree, Enwaith a little bit, but Bree primarily. Because they are the ones that are closer to death, and I know I can probably finish them off pretty easily. Enwaith, they're a little bit stronger. And they'll be a bit more of a challenge to compete with. For the most part, though, in general, it's just bring troops south. Endlessly recruit and use what troops I can to keep pushing south. And just keep expanding down this way. I will need to make my... I'm going to hope that Angmar and the Dunedain will ignore me for now. As for the most part, I want to kind of secure... Like, a lot of this southern coast here, I kind of like the idea of securing that first. Then pushing north towards the mountains that Angmar are at. And at that point, I'll also be pushing towards Khazad-dûm, because I'm making sure, that's like my own personal victory conditions. I want to control Khazad-dûm, west and east, and also I want to control Erebor. Erebor will be like the final battle for this campaign, which I really like the idea of that, is that's the final battle we have for this campaign to finish it off. At Erebor, the lonely mountain, we have our own long and lonely adventure over to the east with our forces. But first, we have to kill some Hobbitses first for that. Ooh, Imladris is sieged. I'm so glad that I was able to deal with the elves as early as I was. Ooh, military masterclass. Ooh, what is this about? I see they came, by foot and by wagon they came. The ground shook as the countless siege machines thundered across the pathways and fields of Eriador. After 2 long years, the armies of the dwarves came to Ered Luin to put us down. They were undone. Here, against the mighty pillars of the earth, we stood our ground, and we resisted their volleys, time and time again. With the almighty strength of our crossbows, we endured. Now, one dwarven nation stands head and shoulder above the rest. Let all the world look on in awe and know the dwarves of Ered Luin are supreme. Damn right. Because we finally kicked their asses, and now it's time for us. Oh, hello. Have I been able to actually retrain these? I've been able to at least retrain my crossbows a little bit, so I might be okay. They have some of their own crossbows there, though. Oh, not looking forward to that. Okay. So, you, again, one more turn. So I'm going to move you there. Let's move also, the laborers are free upkeep right now, over here. Bring you over here. Losing 1,800 per turn. Oh, that's not good right now. Okay, but again, you make your way over here. You are trying to bring these units over as well. Next turn, we'll be heading out with all of you. Then we make our way towards Undertowers. And now that I know for sure where Longbottom is, I want to bring you back over here. I need to keep an eye on these specific cities first and foremost, just to make sure I know what's going on with them. Also, you guys do have an upkeep for spies. I always forget what it is. Spy. It's only 50. I thought it was more. If it was 100, I might want to actually get rid of some of them, but I cannot do that right now. Those guys have melted away. Yep, they captured Mithlond again. I know. And it looks like you guys have stopped your fighting. Let's see. Also, relations report. Dale and Enwaith do not like me. No shit. I'm not surprised by that whatsoever. Also, I'm gonna take Nui. I'm gonna bring you down this way. I'll have you be the one that kind of watches over Mithlond, ideally, so that I can continue pushing. Yep, and here they come. So they are going to be sieging Harland once again. I should be able to defend that. They do have that one archer that does concern me. But if I can get them onto, if they get ladders again. If they get ladders again and I can get them only up there, I should have a chance. Even if they don't have ladders, I did actually hold them decently well at the gates last time. But I would prefer setting them on the ladders, because that way they have to slowly funnel up onto the walls. It's a bit easier to deal with them, and that's what I'm going to hope for. They'll probably attack us in a turn or two. That's kind of my expectations. In the meantime, I will be pushing on the Mithlond. I don't think we'll lose Harland. I have some good hopes there for Gimli. He's held fairly well for us for now. So I'll trust him in the defense of Holland. If not, though, I can reclaim that city if I really want to. But for the most part right now. So let's see. Take settlement. Hey, Mithlon, give me some more units. Nice, yes. I will gladly do so. So let us start off with this immediately. Let's just reclaim this. Honestly, basically, I have to fight it. My brain's like, oh, do I want to just auto-resolve it? No, I have to fight it. I forgot that I turned it off sometimes. I'm so used to being able to pick and choose when I want it, but no. Let's push on in here. Try and minimize our casualties or maximize our casualties so that we don't have as much upkeep, I guess. I don't know. One of the two. For the most part, there's not that many of them here. I'm just going to focus immediately on breaching the front gates, push in as hard as possible. I'm not going to waste my time here. So start the battle. And then grab all my crossbows, put those up. Primarily, it's actually my artillery pieces that will be doing most of the work here, actually. Because I've got some infantry, I've got you guys, got my general, and then my crossbows. I'll have you guys kind of just chill right here. But start the battle. Make sure to put you guys on fire arrows. You can't break down gates without that. And they're not defending the walls. Okay, I was expecting you to. I guess not. So if that's the case, then I can freely just get things set up so I can just shoot you in the city center. Because the gates are almost down. I can't see what they're actually at right now, but let's start like slowly moving my infantry forward.
We have breached our enemy's walls.
Because they seem to be all in the city center. Yeah, they're just all in the city center. Okay. So let's start moving my skirmishers forward. Move you guys on up. Artillery as well. Start moving your way forward. Infantry is right up here. Okay, you guys are actually now advancing. Okay, artillery pieces, I need you to kind of try and pull back a little bit. Trying to send my infantry here. Try and rush up to these bowmen. Try and have you go there. I'm going to have my pikemen try and form up in front of where my stuff is set up. Trying to get my artillery pieces kind of just to back off. And then my archers and skirmishers onto the walls to be able to shoot them. So you try and go right there. I'm going to have you guys try and run over here. They're just sending all their archers straight at us. So you guys try and move up there. My pikemen are slowly making their way forward. So you keep trying to move my artillery pieces back here. They're not going to be of any use inside the city. So rush on back. Pull away. You guys are trying to move into position. Infantry's trying to get up here. Let's see. 5% of their forces have died so far. My infantry is kind of moving on up. You guys need to pull back, actually. You're not in the right spot. Pikemen are slowly moving on up. I'm debating. You guys do have like a mortar shot. Let's test that out. Let's see how well you can hit these guys. Ideally, your arc would be rather nice and hit them just straight in the center. So let's kind of test this out. Because I know the ballistas, you're worthless right here. My crossbows, try and pull back if you can. These are my good crossbows. I don't want you to be in melee right there. Crossbows are slowly making their way up onto the walls. My catapult is... Let's see, they've already lost a third of their army. I've lost 2% of my own. I don't think it even matter. I don't think I'm going to need to shoot you, have you guys be shot at with these guys. No, they're already breaking. Yeah, my crossbows are set up, but they're already running. Okay, crossbows and pikes. Let's kind of move you guys up. Let's try and... Let's see, that is... What's this here? That is a... Oh, is that a... Oh, no, okay, for a moment I thought that those were archers. No, they're not. So they're not archers. Let's move you guys forward. Crossbows, try and line up here. And then all of my other infantry kind of try and move on up this way as well. Have you guys kind of rush forward in case they're going to get set up properly. Right there. And then my generals right here. They've already lost half of their army at this point. It's just whether or not they're going to fight back properly. Because they do have... Oh, no, the Watch Sheriffs are a skirmisher unit. Are they like a javelin unit? Or do they have a bow?
Our men are winning.
I don't see a bow on their back. Yeah, it says you guys are a skirmisher unit, but you're not. Oh no, you are. Okay, you are javelins. Okay. But look at my. Look at these guys. They're beautiful. Long beard phalanxes. Okay, crossbows. You're just about in position. They've got. Let's see, 69% of the forces have died at this point. I'm gonna have you guys, my infantry, my shock infantry. I'll have you try and run around and kind of flank if you can. I don't think it's going to be necessary, though. Yeah, a lot of you guys are just running at this point. There we go. Mithlon has been reclaimed. Okay, so now I'm going to hope that one laborer I'm bringing over here is going to be enough for this city. Because I want to be able to move out of here immediately, make my way over, and hit Boozer Doom immediately. Although, actually, this city's pretty close to Undertowers. I could almost have them hit that, too. Because Boozer Doom is Rebel. I don't need to worry about them. I could wait until we have Under Towers for sure under our control, then push to Boozer Doom. Which I might do that, because it will be a couple turns until my faction Heir is down this way. So I can have it so that my faction leader takes Under Towers right now, and my faction Heir will be the one that kind of pushes more towards Hobbiton and everything around that way. That could work. Because Mithlond's under our control, we'll just sack it, and I will get some troops for that. So ideally, now you go into Mithlond, and then let's see, are they happy without you here? They are! Okay, perfect. So then you can kind of watch over this settlement. Yeah, Under Towers would be easier to hit. So let's be picked up by the boat. Boat, drop off on the other side, and then immediately start making our way over towards Under Towers. Is Bilbo over here? I wonder if Bilbo's here. Are we gonna murder Bilbo? Yeah, Bilbo Baggins. I have to murder Bilbo fucking Baggins. Ooh, and I got a broad beam crossbow bed. Nice. You guys don't have free upkeep though, which kind of sucks, as you guys are expensive as hell. I'm already losing so much money. So let's just have you keep making your way over. Just kind of walk down this way immediately, as you'll probably beat them there. You start making your way down here. I'm just going to gather this force together now. So like you, and then all of these guys. It's most of an army. Right now, I'm only losing... Okay, I'm not losing that much right now. We should... well, actually, like... we have a little bit of corruption, so we're probably just even, or making a little bit of money. Looks like I'm making about 100 or about 80. And so I shouldn't be too bad. I can be in the red for a little bit. We'll be bringing you down this way. Yeah, because I can have it so that my faction leader will take Under Towers. You can actually then make your way properly, actually go for Michel Delving. You'll go east. You'll go east, push into the Hobbits, and then my faction leader will push down south, take Boozer Doom, and then he'll start pushing into Edenwaith by taking Dol Vorn first, as I believe that is the first city that they control next to me around here. Because they have a lot of stuff around the coast. I actually do have a map information from them, which is great. But basically I can have it so that we kind of focus their attention around here until we've kind of dealt with more of the Breelandas. Because I'm slowly going to be able to, like, I have actually some pretty good units. It's a bit easier for me to recruit stuff now, at least in some of my cities. And we're going to just want to keep sending these units down south as soon as I can. Like, primarily my capital. My capital's got a lot of units I can recruit right now. So I just need to have the money to properly take advantage of it. But next turn, ideally, you don't move. Although, even if you do, I've got artillery pieces, so I can hit Under Towers immediately. And then we get to kill the great Bilbo Baggins. Hopefully he doesn't just come out with some bullshit. It'd be kind of funny if he still had the One Ring right now. Like, the One Ring scripts haven't started kicking in just yet. I haven't seen anybody hold the ring yet. But it'd kind of be hilarious if he's like, hey, I've still got the One Ring, I've still got Sting. Let me just come up behind you and stab you a couple times. You're not going to take my land. Okay, so now, let us see. You guys are going to be slowly making your way over. Yeah, you're going to... I will be able to have Under Towers this turn. Is it easier for you to actually go over towards Michel Delving? Yeah, it is. So I'll have you just start making your way immediately over here. So go to right about here. Oh, never mind. I don't have any fucking money. I was going to say, let's get some watchtowers. I don't have cash. I am making 100 per turn. Okay, so we're not that bad. But let's push on into Under Towers. Is Bilbo still here? No! Bilbo left! Ah, the sneaky little bastard ran away. He did exactly what he was supposed to, though. Oh, there's no walls here, though, too. Ed. So, they only have 1, 2, 3. So they've got 3 skirmisher units. Let's see, 140 on the range, 170, and 130. So for most of these units, I actually outrange them. It's just this one I don't. But this is the one that's a little bit worse. They have some cav, but I don't think that's going to really matter too much. Clanlord Gore the Conqueror is here to take Under Towers from you. I'm kind of sad that Bilbo ran away. But I think it makes sense. He's a crafty little hobbit. He would not let me kill him so easily. We'll figure out where Bilbo is at some point. I want to be able to kill him in one-on-one combat. I don't want to have him just run away and be a nuisance to me. But let's see. So, oh, nice. It is this setup. So, hello guys, let's see, I get to just freely shoot you all to death, basically. Let's kind of go, I'd say from this angle. So, crossbows, group on up, have my pikes, group on up in front, primarily, and then I'll have my infantry, you guys will kind of be just behind, so actually kind of right there, and then my crossbows move up about there. And you know what? I think I can have it so that, actually no, we'll have it so you guys are in behind. So I'll have it so that you guys are behind them, a little bit further back so you don't accidentally shoot them. But kind of like right there, you can kind of move right up there. These units just kind of be behind them, and my general kind of right off to the side here. Start the battle, and then I can have you guys just unload. You should be able to actually shoot them from this angle almost. No, not this close? Are they going to advance out to us? No. So let's just try and let's move up my artillery pieces so that you guys are close enough to shoot them. As soon as you are, I'll adjust everybody else to you, as I wanted to see how close do you guys have to be able to shoot anybody that's in the city center. Okay, so right about there actually, so that's not that close. So I'll move you guys up a little bit, kind of like up to there. Pikes, I'd say to about here, like right there and right there. And then I'll have my infantry kind of back here and right here. I love the sound of our dwarven artillery, as now I just get to take advantage of the fact that you guys have... I have so much better artillery than they do. So unload! Bring them down! As you guys... just try and generically hit the blob. If you have to get a little closer, that's fine. Just make sure... Basically just line up here. Just line up here, shoot whoever you can. Because I want to just unload on them. We have the... I love the thing about the dwarves. We've got good infantry. We've got good skirmishers. We have good artillery. We have no cav whatsoever. But do we really fucking need cav? I don't think so at this point. Because what I can do is just set up right here, bombard them to death in this middle of their city. Oh, that was a good hit right there. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, nice. Yeah, 6% of the forces have already died. 9. Come on, guys! If you don't want me to just really kill you, you gotta fight me. You gotta walk out of the safety of your settlement to then just get hit by volleys of crossbows. I'm such a great person. I'm just absolutely slaughtering them. Like they're like fish in a goddamn barrel. Hobbits in their hobbit holes. I love it. Because at this point, yeah, 17% of their forces are already dead. I love that my artillery pieces are like mortars. Like, look at this. 23% of their forces have died. They try and run out. And my crossbows are just like, oh, you want to fight us? Well, thank you for just freely testing our crossbows. Like, there's a brave couple of you that actually get into melee range, but, at this point in time, right now, I'm sorry with you guys. Also, I have to make sure you don't actually... Oh, don't. I do not need you to accidentally murder all of my infantry. I know you have other pieces of other things you can shoot, but please don't. You did a lot of damage, my artillery pieces. Now just let's just finish them off. We can do this. We can just have my infantry start pushing forward. They've lost 2/3 of their army. I can just move up a little bit. Oh, actually, I could. Yeah, just move up closer. Move up closer, then use the scatter shot. Can you guys hit them from here? What's the range on the scatter shot? I'll just keep moving closer. I want to see how much range we have on this. Like, how close do I have to get? Oh, I love it. Really? This close? And you can hit them from the city center? Yep. Imagine if I had an army of these things. Just an army of artillery pieces. Just all these catapults. Because they have the scatter shot to shred infantry. They have the mortar part to actually shred everybody else. You're not that accurate, that's true. They're insane in defenses, but like, I love the fact that you guys are like this. I will move my skirmishers up a little closer. Like, you guys go there. By the time they're in range, I think they'll be out of ammo, honestly. Actually, just do the last volley. Yeah, ceasefire from now. You guys can start moving forward, as they don't have much left. They've got, like, what, 22% of their forces left? I think my crossbows can finish them off for us. And I see the brave general did not want me to just slowly walk my forces around to start capturing the city center. Because, like, whenever you guys go here, you guys go over this way.
The enemy general lies
And,
dead.
I'll have my crossbows keep killing as many as they can, but you guys can finish the battle off at this point. They really don't have much left. Ah, it's beautiful. 36 men lost to kill 1,400. My catapult got 500 kills. I love my fucking catapults. I absolutely do. My ballista, like what? 85, 75? Crossbows did more than them. But my catapults, oh, I love my fucking catapults. I want to have, like, at least, like, because I don't have any cavalry, I'm going to have just a lot of artillery in place, honestly. Having 2 to 3 pieces of artillery in every army, my armies will move a little bit slower, but man, they are effective. That was probably the best case scenario I could have asked for, as yes, I literally shot the hobbits in the middle of their town. Totally not a war crime. But yeah, hey, having multiple of those would be amazing, especially when I can get some pretty good melee blobs started and just have our mortars just start unloading on them. I love it. So now Under Towers is under my control. I should be making a little bit more money now because of this. Should get us out of the red.
Well done, men.
This is technically not my culture. Because I want to be able to move out immediately. Let's just sack. We'll sack it. And then you guys, I need to get the brewery as soon as you can. Which I'm making a little bit more money right now. Because culture-wise, yeah, we don't have that much dwarven here. But I do have this. Ooh. Building costs reduced by 10% global effect. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that is awesome. Also, if anybody's interested in reading the description. I think it's the same as for every Palantir, but we'll still showcase it just in case. But that is amazing. So it reduces the cost of buildings in here, increases tradable goods, and reduce building costs just in general global effect. That's amazing. I didn't know that was a thing there. Okay, that's perfect. What I might actually do then is to make it so I can move... Oh, don't build that. I can move out of here sooner. Noi, I'll have you make your way over down this way. I'll have you try and watch over that city. You, I think I'll still try and gather with my faction Heir, who should be able to take Michel Delving next turn. I can maybe have you guys wait a couple turns after that, make sure these areas are secure before we continue pushing forward. I do need to still get some more guys over here.
I will only address you.
What's that other unit they have? They do have a rat. Okay, I think I can still wait for Gimli to fight that himself. I think he can do that. But I really need to get reinforcements up here. Like, I'm going to start making money. Next turn, we'll have some cash. We can get some more troops. I desperately need to make sure that, like, you guys can hold yourselves together on your own. You don't need my help. And I just need to endlessly send recruits down this way. Because, like, I have quite a few crossbows and other units I have available that I want to recruit. I just don't have the money for them right now. I do need to retrain all of you guys, as you guys got some pretty good experience. I need to repair stuff there, too. But there we go. With Under Towers now, reduced build cost all across the board is going to be amazing. But we're probably going to have to sit in Under Towers for a couple turns, I'd say. At least for sure until I take Michel Delving, which will be next turn. And then Nui, I will have him watch over Under Towers. I might wait until I properly have some recruits around there, maybe. Although, given the fact that I'm going to be taking Michel Delving next turn, they might actually focus most of their attention there, as the one issue with me focusing on the Hobbits first, their cities do not have fucking walls, which is a huge issue. Hello. Again, I think we can do this. I have, like, no infantry whatsoever, but I think we can do this if I can get them off of the ramp and onto the ladders. I think we can do this. So what we'll do is I'll have it so that the bandits, those two bandits, will run out immediately, try and get them off of the ram. I'm assuming they'll probably put the ladders in the same spot, and what I'm going to do is I don't want to have it so that my men are immediately up on the walls, stopping them as they get onto the ladders. Because at the moment right now, it's actually going to be difficult for me because I only have you. So I'm going to assume they're going to go over here again. So let's try and have it so you guys are set up. Actually, there you go. I want to make sure that my general's on the other side. Maybe right there, so that they're a little bit where they're spawning. But I actually want them to have space. I want them to have space, so that way my crossbows, you guys can line up here, and you'll be able to shoot immediately into this spot. You go right there, start the battle, and run forward. Get them off of that, if they are going to go for the same spot. So make sure to get them off of the ram, and you guys cease fire for now. Just get them off of... There we go. Charge the ram. Get right in the way. Wait until they're right about there. Just get in their way. Just make sure they have to drop it. There we go. Now just run. You don't need to fight them. I just need them to drop that ram. As long as they drop the ram and they focus their attention on the walls, we should be able to do this. So that is, yeah, that's kind of perfect how I want it. Because that way I can kill quite a few of them as they get on immediately. Now you guys here, I'm now going to start unloading. Yes. So unload on the Moot Keepers. And then let's see how you do. I've got Gimli in the back, so he should hopefully survive. But crossbows, just unload on them immediately right here. 12 to 8. And now we just have to hope that they just focus all their attention right here. Crossbows, do your thing. 21 to 12. Keep firing, crossbows. Keep firing. 24 to 12. I don't like how many men they're killing, but I'm killing quite a few of theirs. Oh, come on, Gimli. You gotta hold, man. You gotta hold. You gotta hold. Keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. Don't stop. Do not stop. 35 to 17. I need to give you a little bit of a break, as you are losing a lot of guys very quickly. Come on. 18 to 44. Keep this up. 46.
The enemy have the walls. Look to our defense.
They shouldn't walk on in. Keep firing. I don't care. Keep firing. Keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. 52, 53. I don't know where their general is. It's around here somewhere, but just keep firing. Do not stop. 18 to 61. Like, this is going well. I'm just worried about you, my man. At least I can very clearly see that you're safe. You're doing okay. It's just the crossbows have to do their thing. As long as you guys just keep unloading on them, we should be fine. I absolutely love how tanky my generals are. Because the combination of an extremely tanky general like this and my crossbows, I'm getting so many kills. I love it. Like, 76% of their forces are dead. I've got 8 of you. Like, you guys have stopped losing men now at this point. I think it's primarily they were just kind of, like, warping through you to cause damage. And now that my crossbows are properly just unloading, I am whittling them down, and we should have this. Yeah, like, that's at 87 right now. I looked away, and they lost, like, 10% more of their forces. I fucking love them with those.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will
smash
the enemy.
I've always loved the good guy races for this faction, for this mod. Especially the elves. I am fucking loving the dwarves. They are so goddamn fun. I love them. Look at that. Lost 40. Killed 632. My crossbows. 100 kills on my general. 89 on this. This is the one that actually still has 119 men. So they got the most kills, obviously. But not bad, guys. I need some reinforcements up here badly. First things first, I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to have a little bit more money next turn. I'm going to recruit some guys around here, or train if I can. Retrain some of my crossbows. If I have more units of crossbows, because I have about 200 crossbows right now, if I can get those guys all to full strength again, that'll be 300 crossbows, which will drastically increase our chances of just absolutely destroying them. I do need more infantry, though, too, as just having the one is a bit risky. I am really, really relying on Gimli to do all the work there. So we need to get some sort of reinforcements around here. Saruman's holding. As long as they don't send an army larger than that, I can survive. Oh, that's so much better. Thank you for that goddamn gift. I needed that. So I'm now making... Yeah, I'm making 3,400 again. That's so much better. So I can now have my faction heir. Hopefully nobody's going to get in our way. I can build watchtowers later. But make our way over here. Let's see. They've got Stan. And what else is in here?
Should we move to the
Not much actually. A lot of infantry. Yeah, they have like no skirmishers here. Alrighty, let's deal with them. Let's deal with Stan. The wannabe Dave Grohl that's just chilling in Breland. And then at this point, I will be taking a couple turns probably to try and make sure that I can defend Harlan. And I have people around here actually able to defend and watch over these areas. With me taking this with my faction Heir though, I might not have to worry about under towers as much. As for the most part, I might be able to immediately just try and have it so that they can move out, go take Bruise of Doom, and then we're going to be making our way over and start trying to push against Edwaith a little bit with my faction leader. Because I think that's what we'll do, is my faction Heir can focus on Bree, and then my faction leader will primarily focus on Edwaith. You guys, are you also going to go sit in the fucking city center? Oh my god, guys. Like, okay. Hey, you guys want to move up a little bit? I'm not going to be able to hit them that easily with my, my catapults. Not my catapults, my, ballistas. But what I can try and do is just move you on up. Try and have you just unload on them. Infantry, let's kind of move you guys forward. And my crossbows kind of go up as well. I think you guys might actually be good as you are right there. Don't want to get too close so the towers can shoot you. Because they are going to just casually sit here. I will probably have it, so let's do this. Ballistas kind of move. Actually, you don't need to move to a different spot. Just break open more wall sections. Try and break open more wall sections. You do back up a little bit. And then have it so that you guys turn around and just unload on them. I'll have you two try and rush forward into them. And then I can have it so that some of you guys kind of running over this way so you can kind of flank my crossbows. You guys should be running up a little bit closer. Just rush forward. That way you guys can try and hit them. Should probably actually have it so that...
We have breached our enemy's walls.
Like you three. Yeah, with how you guys are, I'm going to want you to move over here. You move over there, and then you guys, I think, right over here. So this section's now broken. Start trying to run on in there.
Our men are winning
2 to 7. Start breaking the gates, my men. I'm gonna have you, would you kindly kind of shoot this spot here? If you can hit that angle? Because what I would like you to do is make it so that these crossbows that I have over here can just immediately walk on in. Yeah, no, okay, you can. You can hit that area, so perfect. Because then I can have them try and hit from this side. You can then unload on these men. Finish them off. Number Y is 7 to 34. Let's see, 58. Okay, these are about to break. Okay, you guys just run right there then. Perfect. Ballistas, I'll have you break down another section like right here. So that you guys can do the same thing. Because number-wise, let's see. 11 to 51. You guys are trying to make your way over to us. Unload on those cell swords before they get to us, please. They're going to get into melee. Just keep firing. Do not stop firing. Because they're only at about 30 guys left, so they're almost out of the picture. Because they should hopefully break soon. So those guys do feel like they're still winning that fight. I'm going to have to see you two. So you guys kind of run on in this area here. If I can do that. There we go. It's about there. You guys, I think, are maybe okay where you are. No, run in there as well. I desperately do need to get some better infantry in this army. This army does not have the best for infantry forces. My faction leader is the main one that does. So I'll have to try and fix that before we properly continue pushing on into the Brelands. Because I do love our crossbows. Our crossbows are amazing. This has absolutely got to be the reason why almost always Isengard does amazingly well. Isengard has great pikes and great archers or skirmishers. Same with me. My crossbows are amazing. My pikes are amazing. My artillery, though, is way better than Isengard's. So you guys have just those units left. They still guys fighting here? No, they don't. Who the hell is still having the gates open? Or turned on? They've somebody around here. Oh, it's you. There we go. You're the one that still has turning the towers on. There. Now the tower should stop. Okay, run over here. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're good. So I lost a little bit more here, just because I don't have the best infantry in this army here. But then Michel Delving is now under my control. I'm gonna probably wait. I need to wait at least a turn to kind of figure out like what's going on. I think I will push my faction leader out though. I think my faction leader can go. I think Under Towers will be safe because this area can watch over it. So as soon as Noi gets over here, then I can have him watch over Under Towers. My faction leader will make his way over to Booths of Doom. And then, if I have enough money, we do need to start just endlessly starting to recruit men. And, not men, dwarves. Better than men. Dwarves to start pushing on into Ednwaith. So I love it. Been able to take quite a bit of land today. There we go. Michelle Delving. Oh, that's a great amount of money. We'll sack it. We'll sack it primarily, as this makes quite a bit of money as well. Ooh, healer's all nice. Okay, but yes, so first and foremost, we need to start with converting you guys, so get the brewery there. I need to get a brewery over here as well. And then what we'll hopefully be able to do is... Oh, you can get over here right now. Are they happy with you gone? Yes. So, what I can do, and I might wait... No, I think you watching over this will be enough, I think. But for now, let's move you guys over this way. Build a watchtower, and then keep making your way over to Booths of Doom. Why can I not? So you'll try and claim that settlement. Harland, let's see. You, I can't retrain anything right now. I'm going to grab the barracks here. I've got quite a bit of money. We need to focus on getting our trade up. We need to focus on getting troops up. And there's so many things to do. Mithlond, I think... I still want the roads, though, too. Oh, you guys don't have the stoneworkers all around here at all. Yeah, it is important to grab. This one's already maxed out for you guys, so I think you guys should grab the practice range. Grab that there. Thorns Hall, I'm going to have you recruit a little bit. We'll focus on some of the cheaper units first, because I need just some basic garrison units as well. So kind of get some pikemen, some crossbows. Grab that. And then I think... Should I increase proven commander? Yeah! Diplomatic information. Oh, that's good for us. Rings of Can like us a little bit more. And Dornwinning doesn't like me, no shit. Okay, but... I think this will probably be a pretty good place to end this video for today. We've made quite a bit of progress. We're starting to push into the Hobbitses, and I will soon be claiming Booths of Doom with my faction leader. He can continue pushing down this way, and I think the start of our massive counterattack, us proving to the world that the dwarves shall reign supreme, shall begin. So, I'm gonna end this for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign, and any thoughts you have on it in general. But this is Rampaned, and I'll see you guys next time.